Hi beautifuls, welcome to YILDIZ Readings 5D. For those of you that don't know, I'm a psychic medium. I cover astrology and everything else I cover is above on the screen. Now, we don't like long intros, so my contacts are directly below, and how to book, what, where, why, how has been all left to the end. Those of you who have clicked the link, I do automate posts to keep you in the loop as when I'm coming live and where I'm going to be. So without further ado, let's get into the update and the real reason you're here. Enjoy. Grab a cuppa, sit back and relax. Love to hear your feedback. Hi beautiful Taurus, we're here to do your romance read for mid-September. Now, I have pulled the cards, and yes, I have pulled, well, I was pulling a card from the Divine Timing deck that I created, which has all the information on the back. You did get two. This can be relating to a time frame of what you need to be focusing on. And yes, at the moment we are needing to focus on love and being in the moment. And I can see through your cards, it's almost like this grand plan. Some of these grand plans you may be looking back and saying, hey, I thought maybe 6 months ago we would have been where we needed to be. And I'm also getting that a lot of what is coming, 2022 is going to be a year. It doesn't mean to say that this reading is not going to give you information relating to love and change, but I'm also being shown in the future something that's going down at the moment for you and transforming during the month of September is really reshaping your future moving forward. Now, it's funny because we've got March, April, quite synchronistically came out as such. March, April. Now, March, April, what is going down now is preparing you both within this romantic connection and your direct foundation of what's coming up. And it's funny, you may not feel at the moment stable. You might feel something's changing. This can be, you know, where are we going? Is it stable? Who's the king? Who's the queen? But again, it might not feel natural right now. Something's off. Something needs to transform and change. And you got home in reverse. We do have some testing planets at the moment, and especially with the retrogrades, it is there to solve problems for us. And during Mercury retrograde, these can be things in relation to love coming back to be addressed. This can also be in your personal energy, how to get the balance back in the yin and yang. I do feel it's very important for you to look after your health. And again, it may feel that any misunderstanding that had gone down and any, this feels like a spiritual awakening, to be quite honest. We've got redemption here, but it feels like you're returning to innocence. There is going to be justice brought back from the past, and I do feel there's going to be balance. Some of you, I do feel, are thinking about a person from the past and, you know, what went down, why it happened, to understand the element of love. But it's also, there's critical energy coming through of really critiquing how to fine-tune both the connection, home, life, and how that's all going to look. I'm seeing that universe is asking you to reflect. And I'm noticing a lot of blue and purple coming through on the card, and that is your personal power. The card states reflection. Give each other enough space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. I think, be it you're in this connection or you're directly thinking of each other, it's very temporary. What do I mean by very temporary? This reflective stage is going to be but for a moment. And I do feel for some of you there might be a question relating to the future. And prior to making these steps, I'm noticing the 3 butterflies on the card. And I have been seeing a lot of butterflies lately, and I feel butterflies are really able to go through a transformative effect. And again, not feeling at home can be like a soul walk-in. You spiritually are shedding your old and coming into new. Now, I'm noticing with the 3 on it, it's really the Trinity. It's in, out, you know, really getting into balance. And all these things that are being shifted around in your life at the moment, they're jewels of wisdom, but they're also you're determined. You're determined to get things to where you need to be. And at times you may find that you're realizing where you can change certain things, and that can be within your healthy boundaries. It may be speaking your truth. It might be really nurturing yourself. And I really feel at the moment it's an important time to do such, especially for your zodiac sign. I feel whatever you were stuck on emotionally, I do feel really, the reason we're saying March, you know, generally we have the nodes at certain times of the year transition, and I feel March and April is almost like the new year, so to speak. So what we're moving through right now is the last stage of the year, tying it up, making sense of it, calm before the storm, getting back into action to reap that harvest. I'm seeing that you're looking at, you know, how far you've come, but also within this romantic connection, you know, what you really see happening with it. Well, you know, how you actually saw the connection. And I feel with the ladies wearing green, although it reflected on the card as yellow. Yellow is our personal power. Green is the heart-centered energy. I feel you're being very realistic. Again, I'm seeing peace. Peace really coming to your home. Peace coming back into your life. But it's what we put out there is what we are getting back. She's releasing a dove into the wild. And that of what we put out, as I mentioned, it does come back. Sometimes we can feel we may have had the crappy end of the stick. But I do feel this luck from the past is really coming back to bless you. There can be some fears that are coming up in life, but I feel it's more what I've been shown by my guides is there are things in the mix at the moment that feel as though everything's coming at you. It might be a belief, it may be financial situations. And I feel it's like a wake-up call. I feel it's like, okay, you know, we've been quite stuck. I thought we would have been at a certain place by now. I do feel some of you may learn something, but you're looking at what you would need to have happen to have this change. Some of you are going to get information through an email. Some of you, it is through the previous communication you have had with this individual. And I do feel a visit. I kind of feel a visit coming to the door, bearing a gift. And that can be the notion of what you really, you know, are open to receiving. I'm also feeling that it's very important to be able to be authentically you. And I feel you're wanting a bit more playfulness. So for some of you, this romantic partner has been down in the dumps for a little bit, maybe coping with too much. This could have been you or them, but I'm feeling it's more them coming through. And this might have taken a toll on your health and your vibration and how life was traveling. And I feel you're very firmly looking at this, but you're holding your tongue. You're like, okay, I understand. I can see it. There might have been rain clouds and storms, and it's very reflective. There's a lot of love between the two of you. But I feel you're really mastering the mind and just releasing. You're having a quiet moment for yourself. You're reflecting upon it. Imagine the unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. I'm also seeing some of you having dreams to do with a traumatic situation. I have been getting the term PTSD quite a bit coming through from my guides, and I feel this healing, whatever we're reflecting upon, it is releasing us so that we can have a higher octane connection with our romantic partners. And I do feel this is going to be a very, very powerful kind of energy. It's almost like, you know, the power couples and you know, the media. That's really what I'm getting through this romantic connection. It does feel like a power energy. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. And, you know, I was really saying that today. I feel the walking away is more potentially for those of you in a toxic relationship, and I'm not really picking that at the moment. I feel it's more you do have control. So if you have been telling yourself, look, I'm not really feeling safe, am I going to be okay? Are things going to balance out? For some of you, it could be signing of a document, you know, to move home. More so if there are things going on within the realm of family, I feel it's going to balance out. But I also feel the way you're relating to circumstances to be more healthy than not. And I do feel you're more free in your own energy. I also feel you could be sharing some of these ideas with people around you. Don't be surprised if you do get this unexpected visitor. This also can come in the shape or form of a dream or a memory. And it is relating to a particular person. How do I put it? I do feel this individual, for some of you, this could be a crush. It could be a crush, and you're kind of like, only time will tell. Whatever these two paths are you're deciding, I feel that, you know, it can feel a little bit starstruck. This can be with this romantic partner you're inquiring about, but I am feeling two energies. So there may be someone who is showing you, you know, advances, and they're very attracted to you at the minute. They are making reference to really liking your eyes. They think you're very intellectual. They like your playful nature. They also like the way in which you carry yourself. I do feel they know that you have in the past had a hurt heart. This might have been through them or another individual. But they're very, it can feel, I'm hearing the term showy. It can be very showy. They may be wanting to really woo you. And I do feel it's almost like it's taken this person back to inner child. And I don't mean in a healing way. I mean, you know, like feeling like a big kid, feeling like, you know, they're walking on clouds. This person has very romantic feelings towards you. It's very almost like they're stumbling upon their words, you know, picking daisies. She loves me, he loves me not, or loves me. It's going through that kind of motion with the daisies. It's really quite romantic. I do feel you guys might be actually sharing and exchanging stories. This can be with a friend. This could be with someone who actually, I'm telling you, this person actually has romantic feelings for you. So be careful what you're sharing at the minute. I'm noticing a lot of gossip energy coming. I do feel there is throat chakra. There is something changing here. I would say there could be a decision between two individuals or two paths. Now, we will get into that in the extension. I do feel there's a really lovely kind of frequency, and it's taking you a little bit by surprise. It's really enjoying to have a beautiful vibration coming through. If you do want to see how this is playing out, come through. Otherwise, join us for the Twin Flame updates on Fridays and Wednesdays in the Twin Flame Hub. Love and light. See you soon. Thanks for joining YILDIZ Readings. If you do need to find the link for the Members Hub, it is directly below in the information box, or you can see above on the screen, it's on the main page. Now, we have 3 tier levels, as well as on Fridays, we are live on the main platform. By clicking the bell, I automate posts for both the members and the main page, plus any additional information I feel you need. The website is being updated, and we do have a lot more content on it, as well as new products coming in 2022. If you do want to join webinars, we have the list, as well as the launch of the Age of Aquarius with the VIP list. For all my other media content, follow me live on the links below. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, we all have it covered, and we have more content coming. See you during the week.